Rock music enters a new decade in 1960 as teen tragedy and novelty songs are popular and rock and roll moves to a smoother pop sound. Elvis Presley returns from military service and continues his chart success, while Chubby Checker sparks a dance craze with a twist. But before we explore the top songs of 1960, let's step back for a quick look at the world in which this music was made. In 1960, the average home cost $12,700, while a new car is $2,600 and gas is only 31 cents a gallon. The average salary is just $5,300 a year. In the news, the FDA approves the first commercially available birth control pill. The original 7 astronauts are selected by NASA for Project Mercury with a goal of manned space flight. Following a court-order mandate to desegregate schools, 6-year-old Ruby Bridges walks into a New Orleans elementary school accompanied by federal agents and taunted by angry crowds. John F. Kennedy defeats Richard Nixon to become the youngest U.S. president ever at 43 years old. In entertainment, screams are heard at movie theaters nationwide as Alfred Hitchcock's film Psycho debuts. On TV, popular new series in 1960 include The Andy Griffith Show, Route 66, and The Flintstones. Let's get back to the music with our countdown of the top 25 biggest hits of 1960. Coming in at number 25 is Tacoma, Washington group The Ventures with their number 2 instrumental hit Walk, Don't Run. This song would be an influence on early 60s surf music instrumentals. At number 24, teen idol Frankie Avalon has his second and final number 1 single with Why. Avalon would move on to focus more on acting in a series of successful beach movies throughout the early 60s.
With our faith and trust, there could be no other. Why? 'Cause I love you.
And they called it puppy love.
Canadian teen idol Paul Anka has his 6th top 10 single with Puppy Love, which reaches number 2 on the charts. Still a teenager himself, Anka had his first number 1 hit with the song Diana in 1957.
Why I love you.
Already a film and television star, Brooklyn-born Connie Stevens adds musical success to her accomplishments as her single 16 Reasons goes to number 3. Bronx, New York City vocal group Dion and the Belmonts score their second top 10 hit with Where or When, which hits number 3.
Only the lonely know the way I feel tonight.
Former Sun Records rockabilly singer Roy Orbison has his first big hit with Only the Lonely, which climbs to number 2. Recorded with the new, lush Nashville Sound, the song perfectly captures Orbison's distinctive voice and dark, emotional style. New York City teenager Brian Hyland hits number 1 with his first single, a novelty song that sells over 2 million copies.
My baby whispers in my ear. Sweet nothing.
16-year-old Brenda Lee, from Atlanta, Georgia, has her second top 10 hit with Sweet Nothings. In 1958, Lee had a number 1 hit with Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. She would go on to have many hits and be named as Billboard's top female artist of the decade for the 1960s.
Yes, my heart has my
The 60s' other top female singer, Connie Francis, comes in at number 17 on the year-end chart with her single My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own.
There's a man in the funny papers we all know.
Inspired by the popular Alley-Oop newspaper comic strip, a Los Angeles studio group is assembled to record this one-hit wonder under the name The Hollywood Argyles. This novelty song goes all the way to number 1.
This town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Country music star Marty Robbins has his 6th number 1 country song and his first number 1 pop hit with the single El Paso. Robbins would continue to be a top country artist for 4 decades.
What in the world's come over you?
Canadian singer Jack Scott has his 3rd top 10 hit with What in the World's Come Over You, which reaches number 5 on the U.S. pop chart.
Once there were green fields, kiss
kissed by the sun.
At number 13 on the 1960 year-end chart is Greenfield's A Number 2 song that sells over 1 million copies. Performed by the Brothers Four, a folk group formed at Seattle's University of Washington. 17-year-old Philadelphia teen idol Bobby Rydell scores his second top 10 hit with Wild One, which charts at number 2. Rydell scores 2 more U.S. top 10 hits in 1960 with the singles Volare and Swingin' School. Coming in at number 11 is Newark, New Jersey singer Connie Francis with Everybody's Somebody's Fool. Scoring hits since 1957, this is her first number 1. Francis ends 1960 with 4 singles in the year-end Hot 100. Philadelphia singer Chubby Checker's cover of Hank Ballard's song The Twist goes to number 1 and spawns a nationwide dance craze. The song would repeat at number 1 in 1962, and with millions of singles sold, The Twist would inspire a slew of other Twist records, along with other early 60s dance crazes.
I'm gonna stick like glue, stick because I'm stuck on you.
After 2 years in the Army, Elvis Presley is discharged and heads right back to RCA's Nashville Studio B. Stuck on You is the first record released from these sessions and becomes his 13th number 1 single.
They'll come right into me.
Coming in at number 8 on the 1960 year-end Hot 100 is Birmingham, Alabama singer-songwriter Jimmy Jones with his number 2 single, Handyman. Jones would follow up with the single, Good Timing, and hit number 3. Both songs would sell over 1 million copies in 1960.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight.
Back in the recording studio, just weeks after his discharge from the Army, Elvis records It's Now or Never, his second number 1 single of 1960. The song captures Presley with a smoother, more adult sound targeted at a wider audience.
I'm sorry, so sorry.
16-year-old country and rockabilly veteran Brenda Lee tops the U.S. pop charts with I'm Sorry, featuring the lush production of Owen Bradley's new Nashville Sound. Lee would have 4 songs in the year-end Hot 100 in 1960.
Teen angel, can you hear me? Teen angel.
Nashville singer Mark Dinning tops the charts with the teen tragedy song Teen Angel, which was written by his sister Jean. Teen Angel sold over 1 million copies, and Dinning released 2 albums. He continued recording and performing through the 60s, but never again achieved top 40 success.
So their love could never be running bare, love little white dove.
Preceding Teen Angel at number 1 in 1960 was another teen tragedy song Running Bear by Texas singer Johnny Preston. The song was written for Preston by J.P. Richardson, known as the Big Bopper, who died with Buddy Holly and Richie Valens in a tragic plane crash in February 1959.
Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown.
Coming in at number 3 on the Hot 100 year-end chart is the Everly Brothers with their 4th number 1 hit, Kathy's Clown. Written by Don Everly, the song goes on to be their biggest hit, selling more than 8 million copies.
And you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go.
Recorded with the polished production of the Nashville Sound, veteran country singer Jim Reeves has his first top 10 hit on the pop chart with He'll Have to Go. The song was his 18th top 10 hit on the country chart and his 5th number 1. At number 1 in the 1960 Hot 100 year-end chart is the theme from A Summer Place by Percy Faith and his orchestra. This instrumental track spent a record-breaking 9 weeks at number 1 and is considered by many to be the greatest easy listening hit of all time. The top 25 year-end hits only scratch the surface of the musical landscape in 1960. As we come to a close, let's take a quick look at a few of the other great artists and songs from 1960.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
Keeps Georgia on my mind.
You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine.
Let the little girl dance
you talk too much.
He treats you like he do, and he's such a good man. Listen, he's got me smiling, and I should be ashamed.
Pumping time, I feel so good. Woo! And that's a real good sign. Hey, hey, hey. I'm walking to New Orleans.
He don't love you like I love you.
Devil or angel, I can't make up my mind.
But you can get them to the birds and bees. I need fun.
That's when I get the shakes all over me.
Beyond the sea.
In her right hand, a silver dagger.